get right into it because we are welcoming back the one and only Miss Judy Gold.
Hello, David Yontif. Good Yontif. Hey now. God, I
Hey,
am funny. And no one says that to you, right?
no one ever says that. No, not in New York, Judy. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know.
I
And people
mean,
don't know what that means. Yontif, by the way, means holiday. So you say like if it's Rosh Hashanah or any other Jew, Yom Kippur. Well, you don't say good Yom. Well, yeah. But any Jewish holiday, that's how the Jews say it to each other. They say good Yom Tov.
and do you know that my father has two brothers. One of them changed his last name way back in the day to Holiday. So I have a whole group of my family that's named Holiday. And
No way.
I used to want to do that when I was young. I mean, David Holiday,
Yeah,
especially like
that's good.
it's the ship has sailed now. I mean, back in the day, my parents were like, this is when you used to listen to your parents, when you were young. They're like,
Right,
there's 0% chance that that's happening. I mean,
right.
now I would just be like, F you and do what I want, but the ship has sailed and that's not happening.
Wow.
But
Are
there
they,
you go.
that was, how do they pick holiday?
I think because of Yontif and they're like, it was like just,
Oh, right. That's right. Oh, they just, oh my God. Can you believe I didn't fucking get it?
I'm like, you're the
Wow.
one that brought it up. I'm like,
Oh
I
my
actually,
God. I was like, holiday. And then I thought, oh, I know someone with the last name Holiday. And now I see the etymology of the. Okay.
I guess they thought,
Anyway.
like my uncle thought when he was getting into business, that isn't this a great sentiment that back in the day he thought, this is too Jewish. Yontef, let me change it to holiday. Mind you,
Oh,
he's a lawyer in finance in New York City, so I don't know why you can't just let your Jew flag
no,
fly.
but I had older parents. Father was born in 1916, and my mother was born in 1922. And rest in peace, both of them, but a lot of anti Semitism. And especially my mother, her first job, my aunt, who's still alive, um, college, she had really great grades, and her best friend also had really, they were both equally like one and two in their class. And they did not take and they didn't even let her apply. But so I
Wow.
have all these family stories because they lived in New York. So, you know, it was, there was so much anti-Semitism here in New York City. And it's just, it's getting worse and worse and worse. Thank God these people are not alive anymore. Except Diane is, thank God. But yeah.
Thank God. Well, on that note, the last time you were here was like in 2020. You had fled New York. You were in P Town.
Yes.
Your book just came out. Yes, I can say that, which talked about cancel culture and what we can say. We were in the height of the pandemic. And now your book, yes, I can say that, has been turned into a one-woman show, which will be premiering on March. It's in previews March 4th at the 59th Street Theater. And then it starts on March 21st, and then it lasts until April 16th. How did this book become a stand-up one-woman show?
Well, it's not stand up, I have to say. It is, so the book became a show because Primary Stages, which is this nonprofit amazing theater company, they have put up so many brilliant shows. I have been teaching there for over 10 years, solo performance. I teach people how to write one person shows, like where the story is. And I've been doing this for so long, and they came to me and like, we would like to um, do something with you. Now, this is my third one person show. So, first one was 25 Questions for a Jewish Mother, which was about, I interviewed Jewish mothers all over the country. Um, and then we redid it in 2019 at the Cherry Lane Theater because Primary, something happened. They had the theater, and this show got canceled. Some like business crap. At the last minute, they were like, "Do you have anything?" And I was like, "Yes, I'd love to redo this show." And it was amazing. So they said, "Let's do another one." So the first one was that. The second one was the Judy Show: My Life as a Sitcom, which was about my addiction to sitcoms growing up and how I really thought I was going to be on a sitcom when I got older. Anyway, so I had just written this book, and I said I'd like to do a show about cancel culture. And, I was thinking about who, the director is so important. And I always have worked with directors who were completely different, who had completely different backgrounds than me, because they're going to bring something. They're going to see, can I curse on this?
Yeah.
They're going to see shit that I'm not going to see. They're going to, I'm going to say something, they're not going to get it, or they're going to say people, whatever. It's just, so I have been friends with BD Wong since we were on All American Girl, the sitcom with Margaret Cho in 19, was it 94, 95? Yeah.
I think so.
And he's really into directing now. He really wants to get into directing, and he's such a theater person, and he totally gets me in a way, like in a deep, deep way. And I was like, BD, would you direct? And he was like, absolutely. And it's been such an amazing collaboration. My friend Eddie Sarfati Gay is writing it with me, and it's amazing, and it's such an important topic.
So it's not stand up. So what can people expect that are going to come see this or listen to this and come buy tickets?
This it really is. I mean, if you read the book, there's so much history in the book of how we got here. I think it is maybe a sort of, in a way, a comedy intervention about, let's stop taking ourselves so fucking seriously, because honestly, silencing comedians, and it is about free speech, but it is from the perspective of a comedian. Silencing the people who tell the truth, who are just trying to make you laugh. They're just trying to make you. That's the end of free speech. We should be scared. So I hope people will leave there with the, oh my God, we got to stop this shit, because it's a danger to our survival, I think, as humans.
I completely agree. Like, where do you think we are? Because, like, to me, it's like twofold, right? It's like before we get to canceling someone, you have to start with like the fact that everyone is so offended by every sentence.
Well,
It's like,
yeah, right. That's the first layer. It's like, oh, that hurt my feelings. Well, too fucking bad. Then change the channel, or leave, or turn to another station on the radio. Like, no, it's not about. That's the thing. It's not about you. No comedian was thinking about your childhood trauma when they wrote their material, and the world is not a safe place. You're from my generation. I got fucking abused growing up, like every day. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, orca, blah blah. Like all day, every day. I've been humiliated. And you know what? It wasn't fun, but it made me who I am today.